What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of The First 15. This is a series where I bring you guys the first 15 minutes of a fragrance, let you guys know my first impressions of the fragrance. But yeah, today we're going to be discussing an independent house called Anaxus Perfumes. I believe I did a video on one of their perfumes a little while back. I will link it below. It was called V2, and I actually just ordered a bottle of V2. I was talking to the creator and the perfumer of the house, Tyreek McDaniel, recently, and he told me, he's like, hey, we got the website up, we're actually taking orders. He knew that I love that fragrance, so I went ahead and I wanted to contribute to his business and buy a 30 ml bottle of V2. It is a very, very good fragrance. Very high quality fragrance. Kind of remind me a little bit of Initio Side Effect. If you guys have tried that fragrance, it's along those lines. Very heavy, very sweet. Got some tobacco in it. Very nice fragrance, guys. I will leave a link to his website below as well. But yeah, so he told me that he came out with a new fragrance. It is called .js. And so it's like a period and then JS. The JS standing for JavaScript because it is a coffee-based fragrance. So here is the sample that he sent me. Here he goes. You guys can check that out. This is not the official bottle, but it is an official sample that he sent me. I really want to try this fragrance. I will, link the website, everything below. That way you guys can check out his creations and stuff like that. But yeah, so Tyreek told me he doesn't have a lot of the marketing stuff written up yet for his brand. So I'm just gonna kind of go off of what I've gathered over our last few conversations. That .js is a gourmand fragrance, and I believe it was released this year, so I'm pretty confident to say it was released in 2020. And the notes in this fragrance are coffee, cream, sugar, brown bread, vanilla, woods, and resins, and the nose is Tyreek McDaniel, like I mentioned before. And so yeah, I want to try this fragrance. Really intrigued by this fragrance. I love gourmands, and it is nice and cool outside right now. I think the high today was like 73 maybe. It's supposed to be cooler tomorrow, so I want to wear this fragrance to work. But yeah, really excited about trying a new creation from his house. I love the V2, like I mentioned before. But yeah, so coffee, cream, sugar, brown bread. Never tried brown bread in a fragrance before, so I'm a little intrigued by that one. Vanilla, woods, and resins. Yeah, looking forward to trying this one. So let's give it a first impression right quick. Here's .js from the house of Anaxus Perfumes. Give it a couple sprays. Oof. Okay. Get a little blast there. Wow. Yeah, very sweet. Very gourmandy. I'm getting the woods. This is kind of a little boozy too. I'm getting all the vanilla. I'm getting the resins. The woods in this. This is very deep, dark, resinous, a little smoky. The coffee is in there, but it's not like boom in your face coffee. But it's there. The coffee's doing really well with the woods note. The wood note is a little piney too. It's a little piney, a little smoky. The resinous or the resins in this are really, really nice. Very deep, very dark, very sticky resins. It's smoky. Kind of has a little bit of that campfire smell to it too. Wow. Yeah. Not just saying this, guys. I really do like this fragrance. Off the bat, this has a lot of things I like in fragrances. Now, this isn't straight up gourmand. I call this a gourmand because that's what I gathered from our conversation on Messenger. But I'm getting a lot of smoky woods and almost like campfire, kind of dark, deep campfire smokiness. Not over the top, but I'm getting like some pine resins. And I love pine in fragrances. So I'm immediately getting like images of a campfire, like drinking coffee next to a campfire while you're camping with your friends. I'm smelling the trees around. I'm getting the pine resins around with the coffee. And the vanilla and the brown bread probably give it some sort of I don't know, it just maybe, I'm not really sure how it's going to add to my little illustration there. Maybe you're eating some dessert while you're camping. I don't know, but I'm definitely getting the resins in this one, and the smokiness and the woods and the coffee. Yeah, this is a good fragrance. Need to talk a little bit more to Tyreek about this creation, because this one is really good, and I might have to pick up a bottle of this one as well. I can't say this reminds me of anything in particular. I mentioned the other one reminded me of the Initio Side Effect, and I haven't tried every fragrance in the world, so I'm sure some of you more established guys out there have tried a lot more fragrances than me, and can easily say, oh, this reminds me of this and that. But right now, this is a pretty original creation. I mean, I know that it is an original creation, but I can't really compare this to anything, which is a good thing, because I want a lot of success for him, and I don't want anybody saying that he ripped off, another person's idea, because this right now smells really, really good. And personally, I think this is bottle worthy, and I think whenever he comes out with his 30 mils for this fragrance, I'm going to pick up a bottle of this one as well. Obviously, I can't speak for the performance right now. It is getting a little bit lighter, a little bit closer. But the resins and the wood notes are definitely the mainstay. The coffee is still there. The sweet notes, like the vanilla and the brown bread and the sugar, are a little tame, a little toned down right now. But my favorite part is definitely staying there, which is the resins and the woods and the smokiness, the pine resins and stuff. So I'm kind of happy that those notes are kind of sticking around, because that's my favorite part. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some cedar in this. So if that's the woods that he mentioned in the notes, maybe it's cedar, maybe it's not. But to my nose, it smells like cedar. And I love cedar in fragrances. Yeah. Guys, so that was .js, JavaScript from the house of Anaxus Perfumes. Tyreek, if you're watching this fragrance, I really do like this one. I think this is going to be a hit. Now, I'm not really sure about performance right now, but if these are all eau de parfums, I'm going to go ahead and imagine these are going to have great performance. But yeah, right now, really impressed with this fragrance. I will link everything, all of his information down below, so you guys go to his website. Please support local. I mean, I know he's not local technically, but he's local in the community. So if you guys want to support a small business in the fragrance community, please check out Tyreek's website, Anaxus Perfumes. I do think you guys will be pleasantly surprised with his fragrances. V2 was my favorite. This right now is going to be a close second favorite, if not a tie with V2. So yeah, check out his website, guys. And yeah. This is a really good fragrance. I'm looking forward to trying this one over the next few days. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of The First 15. If you guys like this video, please click that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications for future First Impressions videos and fragrance-related content just like this. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Dollars and Cents. There, you'll find fragrance-related photos and future contest winners. And as always, until the next video, you guys take care. Thanks.